Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. I'd like to say hi and welcome to Be in the Change. I'm Michelle Kelly, and I started in 2019 as my New Year's resolution, stating out loud that I was breaking up with fear, I was breaking up with shame, and I was breaking up with guilt, followed by a weekly video for my New Year's resolution. And I was telling you guys how fear, shame, and guilt wasn't breaking up as easily with me as I wanted to break up with it. And in 2020, it was to be kinder and more compassionate to myself and others. 2021 was to break up with processed sugar, which I am over 8 months abstinent free of sugar, flour, wheat, and caffeine. And I wasn't able to quit it the year that I thought I was going to. It took longer. And then 2022 was to attach an income to what it is that I do. And you know what's so funny? I minimized that because I did start getting invoices from Meta, which is Facebook company, that I was getting money, and I filled out all the stuff and I never got any money. So there was income attached. I just didn't see it yet, and it wasn't much, but it started to come in, or at least gave me hope that something was going to come in. And then this year, 2023, was not to weigh myself every single day, which I've been weighing myself every other day because I've been an obsessive compulsive scale weigher, and the weight of my body in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night dictated how I felt about myself, and whether I hated myself or liked myself for that day. So I've been weighing myself every other day, and that's been hard, but I've been doing it because I told you guys I was doing that out loud. And today I did not want to do this video. Today is January 19th, 2023. And I am a week post-op from having my 4th neck surgery, which was anterior discectomy. It's ACDF. Can't say all the things, but C7-T1, and I had plates and screws moved and taken out of 4, 5, and 6 and placed down at CT and 7-1 last Thursday. And I was so excited for my surgery because I wanted to be out of pain. And I went to Bryn Mawr Hospital, which is in Pennsylvania. And I just want to let you guys know, it was like the Ritz-Carlton of hospitals. They were so incredible. So incredible. And I called a couple of days before to let them know that I'm allergic to sugar, flour, wheat, and caffeine. And they asked me what I would like to eat. They told me what was on the menu. The woman, Heidi from Dietary, came up to meet me after my surgery, asked me what time I would like my food and how I would like it delivered. And it was just, I couldn't believe how wonderful everybody was. And my surgery, when I woke up from my surgery, everybody's like, you look great, you look great. And I couldn't tell how I looked because I was laying in a bed and I wasn't able to move. So I had a drain and then, bandaged up over my neck, which I didn't know what I had. But everybody kept coming down telling me how great I looked, which I couldn't even tell. So I have to tell you, most embarrassing story ever. When I was laying in the bed, I couldn't get up to go to the bathroom. So they put a bedpan underneath me, which I've never experienced having to go in a bedpan in a bed before. And I missed severely and peed the bed. And I had a guy nurse, Andy, who was just like incredible. He changed me and cleaned me up in the bed while I was in it, and would come over and feed me ice chips after my surgery. And I have to tell you, like, Jesus, just somebody giving you ice chips after a surgery and how much that means to a person. Like, it was, you couldn't even buy that. But that moment, somebody just coming over and giving me ice chips every couple minutes was just like, I felt like I hit the lottery. And then I got moved up to my room, and I peed on the floor, which was great. And so there were like 4 people in my room when I peed on the floor, and they were so wonderful. And they're like, oh, it wasn't that much. And then they wanted to give me privacy in the bathroom. I'm like, you want to give me privacy? I just peed in front of 4 people. You might as well all come in. It's a party. But I just can't even tell you how great everybody was. And it was an incredible experience for having a surgery there. And I had angels all around me, and so many people prayed for me and reached out to me on Facebook, and people were calling and texting. I heard from people from South Africa, from Israel, from all over the world. And it was just, I could feel all the love. And I say thank you to everybody. And when I woke up, a lot of my pain was gone, but I had a really sore throat because I think they move your esophagus. So I had some pain, but my original pain was gone, and I was so happy. And they said I was doing so great. I went home the next day. My son Angelo brought me and picked me up. Everybody suggested that I have somebody stay with me overnight. The night I came home, and my son was going to stay with me, but I felt okay. And I'm like, you don't have to come back, because he lives about 40 minutes away. So I'm like, you don't have to come back. He had to go feed his dog. I'm good. And around 11 o'clock at night, I had a headache that was so bad. I thought I was going to have to go back to the hospital. I felt like somebody was jackhammering my head. And it was the first time that I realized this is why people said I should have somebody stay with me. And, you know, I didn't want to have to call an ambulance. It wasn't that bad, but I didn't want to call and bug anybody at 11 o'clock on a Friday night. So I called the Rothman hotline, and everybody was great. And I still had the headache the next day. And I called a friend of mine, and they both suggested, not my friend, but the hospital suggested that I take Advil, which they swear you should not take after a fusion, but they told me to take it. And then some of my pain started to come back again that I had before the surgery. And I thought, it's all my fault. I ruined it. It's because I took Advil. And they have a number you can call during the week where there's this wonderful guy, Ryan, who like talks you off of the bridge or off of the cliff. And I called him, and I'm like, I was scared to call you because I think I ruined my surgery because I took Advil. And something happened on Monday. I woke up on Monday, and my knee was so swollen for no reason. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I swear this is God telling me, Michelle, you need to rest, because I was feeling so good. I felt like I could do anything. And I'm not supposed to, but because it was Martin Luther King Day, my doctor's office wasn't open, but one of my angels from line dancing came and picked me up the next day and took me to the doctor so they could drain my knee and give me a steroid. But I was thinking, like, because I took Advil for the headache and then for my knee, that I ruined my surgery. And when I called, they're like, Michelle, it is going to take a lot more than that to ruin this. And the guy, when I woke up from my surgery, he gave me my cell phone. I didn't realize all my stuff was at the bed, and I was looking down because my doctor doesn't use neck braces. He said they don't work, and he doesn't use them. And I was like, cool with that because every time I've had to wear them for a really long time. So I was looking down on my phone, and then I said to him, oh my God, what if I ruin this? And he said, you cannot ruin this. And it was just like God came down and spoke through him. And those are things that I say to other people. You can't do this wrong. You're not going to screw it up. Whatever you do, it is the right thing. And so I had 2 people tell me I'm not going to ruin this, which I need to hear over and over again. And even though this was my 4th neck surgery, it's been over 10 years. I forgot what this was like, but my chest pain is coming back, my shoulder blade's coming back, and my arm pain's coming back. And it started maybe on Tuesday, and it got worse yesterday, and it's worse today. And I was so depressed today. I'm like, oh my God, is this gonna go away? And this isn't new pain. And even when I called the office, they're like, Michelle, it is normal to have some of the symptoms that you had before. I don't have any symptoms that I didn't have before my surgery, but it takes a while. And they told me 8 to 12 weeks, and then really an entire year for a full healing. And I thought, because I felt so good, that I was going to feel better faster. And I always think that no matter what they give you, I always think I'm going to feel better faster. And then when I don't, it's like awful. So today was a really tough day, and I did not want you guys to see me like this. I'm depressed. I didn't get a shower. Still in my pajamas. I'm going to have this wonderful scar across me. And it's just, today wasn't a great day, and I didn't want people to see me like this, but I had so many people reach out. Yesterday, my girlfriend took me for blood work and took me to Wegmans, which was amazing, the gift of grace. And then my friends Noelle and Margaret took me, well, Noelle took me to Costco, which was awesome. And my friend Margaret met us at Costco, and we had the best time. I ended up on the couches in the front of the store just because I had to sit and rest. And maybe I overdid it yesterday too, because when I feel good, I tend to overdo things. And so I just want to say thank you to everybody who's watching and who's been following me, tell my truth and tell you what's going on with me. And I wish I could say, like, every day I feel good and I'm happy all the time. And just today, I'm in Pennsylvania. It's raining, it's cold, and I don't feel good. So you guys get to see me like this. So thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned, stay safe, and I will see you all next week.